At the weekend, I held my very first anti-networking event, which we called The Refill. And if I'm completely honest, I absolutely fucked up my opening speech that I was supposed to give, so I'm going to put it here instead. For a while now, I had this feeling like there was a missing piece of the puzzle somewhere, and I just couldn't put my finger on what it was until one afternoon it hit me. I realised that the one thing that all these people in my orbit have in common are they're all women and they're all business owners. Not only that, but all of their businesses exist to help other people feel better, do better, look better, be better, anything like that. And so I thought, oh my God, I need to get all of these women together in one room, because can you imagine the energy in a room full of women whose entire businesses are built around making other people's lives better? Because one thing I don't think we stop to appreciate enough is the impact that people like this actually have in this world. Every single woman who came on Sunday is changing somebody's life in one way or another. Someone out there feels more confident because of them. Someone's stress levels are lower because of them. Someone feels more beautiful because of them. Someone feels more supported during the most vulnerable times in their lives because of them. Someone believes in themselves a little bit more just because that person showed up in their life. And I don't think enough of us actually stop to recognise that. So every single woman on Sunday was handpicked by myself, not just because I think they're wonderful, because obviously I do, but it's because I genuinely believed that they would complement each other. I believed that they would genuinely build real friendships and real collaborations and support each other long after the event had even finished. And also what made it even more special as well was the mix of people in that room. Not just everyone doing completely different businesses, but also some people had only just started their journey and others were already very established and well respected in their industries. And that was completely intentional as well, because the women at the beginning of their journey need to hear from the ones who are farther along. But then equally, the ones who are further ahead also need reminding of where they started. And one thing I've learned on my own journey is that no matter how someone looks from the outside, that self-doubt never truly disappears, as proof when I fucked my speech up. There are always going to be days where things just don't work, and there's still going to be weeks where you're wondering, what the hell am I doing? The difference is you just get better at moving through it. And for anyone else who's only recently taken the leap into starting their own business, honestly, the fact that you've even started it already puts you ahead of so many people who just spend the rest of their lives talking about it. At this point, the only real way to fail is to give up when the going gets tough. And because as rewarding as running a business is, it's also relentless. I have had tears, I have had sleepless nights lying in bed thinking, how the hell am I going to pull this off? And I don't even have children. So watching the women who were there on Sunday who are mums in that room talking about how they're balancing a family, a household and a business, and honestly I don't know how they do it, but I have so much respect for them. But it's also another huge reason why I never wanted the Refill to be like a normal networking event, because you all know me, I'm not a small talk person. Standing around making polite chit chat over a warm glass of Prosecco is not my idea of fun. I wanted people to leave the day feeling actually better than when they arrived. I wanted people to just have fun and relax and laugh and switch off and make new friends and meet people who genuinely understand what running a business feels like. Because the unfortunate reality is that most business owners spend far more time running on empty than they probably ever like to admit. So Sunday was just about topping that back up again. But I also came away feeling incredibly grateful. Building a business can be lonely if you let it. However, I am so lucky to be surrounded by the most incredible women who all of them support each other, they champion each other, and they genuinely want to see each other succeed. Also, a massive thank you to Revive for opening up their incredible space to us. When I spoke to the owner of it, he completely understood the vision from day one, and so without them the event simply wouldn't have happened. And yes, there will absolutely be more anti-networking events. I've had, I think in total, about 10 to 20 other people ask about them. But I'm thinking the next one may look a little bit different. Maybe something that involves alcohol and millennial bangers, and just let your hair down and have some fun. So I'm going to see what I can do. Watch this space.